Saidith and welcome back to my channel SciTech. In today's we'll try to talk about the review of the POCO X3 device after using more than 250 days. So yes friend, it's been 250 days of using this POCO X3 device, and right now I decided to do this video is because right now the sale is going on in the Flipkart and a lot of users did message me, is it worth of buying the POCO X3 right now for 15,000 rupees, and if you have the SBI card, credit cards, you can get the discount for 10% as well. So that is the reason why I thought of making a video on this POCO X3 after a long time usage. What is my impressions about this phone? And I did upload close to I think 332 videos. As you can see, it's 339 videos already on the POCO X3. So after using intense kind of test and after doing intense test after long time usage, this video is completely helpful friends for you in case if you're planning to buy the smartphone. So try to watch till end of the video to get to know complete results about all of these characteristics about this phone. So first let's discuss about the performance. So during this time of 250 days of usage, obviously the performance about the Snapdragon 732G. So Snapdragon 732G will be really good for the normal kind of usage friend. It should not be any kind of problem at all. As you can see right now, I did install so many applications from the beginning to till now during these 250 days of usage. Yes, I did install close to I think 150 plus applications in this phone, and there is no lag or any delay at all in this kind of processor. But I cannot recommend for the heavy kind of gaming. That is what I'm slightly worried about this phone. So because of the processor is not that strong enough to play the high powerful games, so for that you require the Pro version, which is a big brother for this POCO X3 variant. And for normal gaming, it should not be any kind of issues, and the phone has got the 240Hz touch sampling rate as well. That is another clear advantage for this phone. For this kind of 15,000 rupees, definitely friends, it's one of the phone which has got the 240Hz touch sampling rate and combination of 120Hz touch refresh rate as well. That's a really good advantage for this POCO X3 variant. So definitely for the little to moderate gaming can be definitely done in the POCO X3 device. So this is what the performance update on this POCO X3, and recently I did receive the Android 11 update as well in this phone. After the update, the performance little bit got slightly decreased, but not much after doing the Antutu benchmark test results. So that is what I did find out. And right now for this kind of competition, we are getting the Dimensity 800U processor, and which is the 5G as well, couple of other 5G smartphone, and even the Dimensity 700 processors. Those are slightly powerful than the Snapdragon 732G. That is what I'm going to say. Little bit, but not much, just a little bit. They're kind of powerful. So for this kind of budget, it's a really good pack with the 240Hz and 120Hz refresh rate. That is a really good combination with this kind of processor. That's one good advantage. So I'm completely happy with this phone. And in case if you buy this phone, you can use definitely for the next 2 to 3 years, but the 4G and 5G that is another topic which I'll be trying to discuss. But the processor definitely friends, for the normal to moderate usage, you can definitely use for the next 2 to 3 years without any kind of issues. And one more thing, I did receive the Android 11 update. I did already upload a video on that particular topic, so make sure to check those videos in case if you're interested. So next let's move to the display. In terms of the display, the phone has got the 120Hz refresh rate and 6.67 inches IPS LCD panel display friends. These are quite some disappointing for some users, but don't worry at all. The reason why I'm saying is because the phone has got a lot of customization to adjust the screen tones, and you can definitely get slightly close to AMOLED type of experience. The phone has got the 33 watt fast charging, as you can clearly see, 33 watt. So which nowadays we are seeing quite MI phones, they are already launching only with the 33 watt. We did not see any kind of higher trend happening. For example, in the Realme phones, there used to be a trend like from 20 watts they changed to 30, and from 30 they changed to 50 and 65. But now in the MI and POCO phones, we did not see any of those kind of trend happening in the mid-range segment. So only the charging speed that should be kind of okay with the 33 watts, and the battery capacity, 6000 mAh of battery capacity, that's really good. But after the MIUI 12.5 update, MIUI 12 update, and after the Android 11 update, I'm experiencing slightly little bit kind of less battery backup in this phone. But I'll try to do another video mainly about that battery. But 6000 mAh of battery, it's really good combination for this 15,000 rupees, even right now in today's world as well. That is what I'm trying to say. Is it worth of buying or not in terms of the battery and charging? Yes, because it takes close to 1 hour and 15 minutes to charge completely, 1 hour 15 or 20 minutes to charge completely using this 33 watt fast charging. Another phones like the Realme X8 Max, which has got the I think 55 watt fast charging support, but still it takes about 50 minutes to charge this phone. Even some other phones like iQOO Z3 as well, which has got the 55 watt fast charging, but this phone takes about close to 53 minutes. I think Realme X8 Max has got 50 watts charging, I think so. But overall, when compared with those phones, I think the charging speed should be kind of okay in this phone without any kind of problem. So next thing, let's discuss about the camera. So in terms of the camera, friends, the POCO X3 has got 64 megapixel lens, which is from the Sony, which is also really good and super camera, friends. I did like the camera in the POCO X3, but I'll try to do the side-by-side comparison with other smartphones as well. Stay tuned for those videos. But I did really enjoy the camera of this POCO X3, mainly for the 64 megapixel lens. Let me try to show you a couple of samples which I have taken using this. So even the selfies are really great. As you can see, friends, the colors and details which you get really close to subject. They are not applying any kind of beautification mode, anything at all. So I did like the camera in this phone, particularly the HD mode, which you can take the 64 megapixel shot. As you can see from the clarity, when you can zoom into the details much closer when compared with other 64 megapixel phone. That is what I did understand. And overall, this is a quick review, friends, on the camera samples. And this is the another day which I taken, which looks really great in terms of the sky. As you can see, friends, the sky color, everything is really good. When slow motion shots also, you can actually record with really slow motion shots. As you can clearly see, friends, slow motion, which is 960 fps, which is another really very good advantage in this phone, which we got right now. 960 fps slow motion recording, which you can take in this phone. And night mode shots are not that great, but it's kind of decent shots which I can get in this phone in terms of the night mode shots. That is what I can give in terms of the conclusion. So friends, for this price, I would say definitely it's kind of really good and decent with the camera, so no issues in terms of the camera at all in the POCO X3 device. So next, let's move to the connectivity. In terms of the connectivity, friends, this POCO X3 is suffering from slightly some problems in terms of the low signal connectivity speed issues it's suffering. So make sure to type in the YouTube, friends, POCO X3 4G SciTech Guru. You can find all the videos which I did how to fix the faster internet speed in this POCO X3 device. So I'm not sure when the signals are really less, the 4G signals. So whenever we get this kind of 4G signals really in the one bar, you will be getting really slow 4G connectivity when compared with other phones. That is what I did test. So for example, in this phone, if I try to do the speed test right now, if I get anything close to 2 Mbps or 3 Mbps, other phones can get exactly close to 10 Mbps in this kind of same low signal performance mode. That is what I did plenty of comparison videos in the other smartphones as well. So make sure to type in the YouTube. And right now, as you can see, friends, in the low signal mode, this is what will happen. Even though I'm getting 4G plus, still the phone was unable to get the high speeds. That is a quite problem in this phone regarding the connectivity. That's a quite that is the only big problem, friends, in this POCO X3. So make sure to stay tuned for that. Check for that 4G problems in your phone. And next is regarding the Wi-Fi 6. So absolutely the phone doesn't support any kind of Wi-Fi 6 as a future-proof option. So there is no Wi-Fi 6 at all. So next, let's move to the build quality. So build quality, the loudspeaker, dual loudspeaker, which is really very great. So which makes a lot of vibrations as well, friends. I did a couple of videos as well how to decrease the vibrations intensity as well on the POCO X3. So make sure to check those videos, friends, in case if you're interested to know how to decrease the vibrations. But overall, you can definitely experience some kind of vibrations around this back area. That is what I did notice in this smartphone. So regarding the Type-C port, it's of 2.0 Type-C and UFS normal 2.1 UFS storage. I think 2.1 or 2.2. And haptic feedbacks are really good. Not that great, but really okay. I would say definitely for the haptic feedback. And even the feel is also, that is what slightly problem, friends, because the phone has got weight of close to 223 grams. That is quite heavy when considered with the other smartphones. Nowadays we are getting only about 175 grams and 185 grams and 195 grams. So that's quite disappointing in terms of the weight, only the problem. So final verdict is that in case if you are looking for the 4G, not the 5G. If you want the 5G, then absolutely this phone is not yours. And if you want a 4G, and if you are a normal user who wants to use for the basic usage, and if you want to use for the next 2 to 3 years, definitely you can use the phone without any kind of problems. And regarding the software updates, I did get the Android 11 update, and I'm going to get MIUI 12.5 update as well. And if you are into the routing and all those things, there are a couple of custom ROMs also available for this particular POCO X3 model. So all friends, for this kind of 15,000 rupees, the things which makes kind of justification even right now are the battery capacity and the fast charging combination, 120 Hz plus 240 Hz touch sampling rate combination. That's really great in this POCO X3. So these are the few things which I particularly like and enjoy in the POCO X3 device. And even the camera is also really good, friends. That is my also another favorite thing about the phone. Loudspeaker also another highlight key point about this device. So thank you for watching this video, friends. As you can clearly see, there are about close to 2 lakhs ratings for this POCO X3. So try to check. Even I went through the ratings as well before making this video, and most of the users did complain about the battery draining, slightly a problem with the network issues as well. That is what I did see. And thank you for watching this video, friends, and see you in the next video. Until then, stay tuned, and this is my complete review after using for more than 250 days with the POCO X3 device. So see you in the next video, friends. Until then, bye.